Hello everyone, Terminator 1984 here, and welcome to Lusitania, the experience. Or, you know, whatever the game was. We are, of course, here to experience something that happened all the way back in World War I. So first of all, we're going to do the daytime explore mode. Okay, here we are. We are on the we're on the Lusitania. And as you can see, she's quite the ship. Go up here. Oh, never mind. We can't go down there. Look at all the stuff up here. Wait, is that... Okay, a little bit of pixelation there from the clouds. Okay, for some reason there's some kind of collision there, but let's walk around and see exactly what we can find. Now, if you don't know, the Lusitania was an ocean liner that was used by Cunard, and of course, the ship would sink on May 7th, 1915 from a torpedo from U-20 off the coast of Ireland. The wreck, however, is not really in the best shape. Wait a minute, green. Okay, if you already know, some areas that probably don't have interior. So we're just roaming around the ship. We are of course here in the aft area of the ship. Let's go... Actually, if I'm not mistaken, there might be interior to this. So, I'm gonna see how that looks. Because I think there may be interior, I don't think there is though. Yeah, I don't think there's interior. At least on this deck. Could be higher up. So, let's go find out. Alright, so there is some interior here. We're up here in the bridge. And also the wheelhouse, which we can actually access. Of course, there's no collision on these parts. I think we can also go up there. We can go up here. We can look, if we want to, we'll yell out something at the crew down there. But in all seriousness, I think that might be the only interior, unless there's some up here. Because there is one room that the Lusitania had, which I don't know exactly if it's, you know, like this whole thing is all closed. Like there's no interior, it's just the interior up there in the bridge. Yeah, let's go check. Alright, so change of plans, I decided to switch over to the main game. So, you know. Yeah, look at the water. It's a lovely day out here in the middle of the sea. Of course, we're not traveling at top speed here. But, it does take a few minutes for the torpedo to hit. So we're waiting a while for that. But while we wait here, let's look out here. Now, honestly, in real life, this bridge actually was damaged, or at least part of it. Okay, there's the alert. In the words of that one game, is that a torpedo? Okay. So, actually, no, I can't remember what game that's from. Up on. It's not a torpedo. Oh, yes, it's an elsewhere. Alright, nobody panic. Nobody panic. Oh, just gonna get panic. Oh, there's a second explosion. If I'm mistaken, this cycle might spill over, so we're hopping into it. Oh! Never mind. We're walking on water. That means we'll follow Lusitania around. Look at her nameplate. Yeah, I think she stopped, but should be taking 18 minutes to go down. While we're here, let's explore the model. Now, as you can see, I am walking on the Celtic Sea. I'm pulling some biblical stunts here, apparently. So as you can see, the ship is still sinking. Actually, let's see if we can try and get to the other side. So I'm gonna, like I said, we're walking up close to the Lusitania here. So I'm gonna see if we can like walk through to the other side, or if there's like a point where we can't walk to the around the Lusitania. Now, if memory serves me right, certain lifeboats on this side weren't able to launch, mostly due to the list. Speaking of which, can we actually climb back aboard? Oh, we can! We're back on board the Lusitania. That's how we're able to climb it apparently now. Got creaks and groans. Ship is, of course, going down. These lifeboats still have the covers. Although I think there must be something else. I don't know. Anyways. You can tell we're listening further and further. Because This is how bad the list is getting. Oh yeah, we can go walk down these stairs. So, the water has yet to get up to here, I think. Let's go to the bow and check. And hopefully, see what's going on up there. So, yeah, for the time being, we will, you know, actually, you know what the hell, we're gonna go down anyways. We're gonna go down. We're gonna be going down with the ship. Yeah, I don't think water has yet to wash over the deck. So we're gonna just jump down here and down here. Yeah, you can see how bad it's getting. Here's the anchor. You know, since there's a platform here, if you wanted to, you could get like shots of the ship sinking. Actually, hold on a minute. I have an idea. So I'll do it off camera, actually. Alright, I'm back. I went to take a screenshot of Lusitania going down. Climbed aboard. Now, the second explosion had quite a whole bunch of various theories on it. One of which I think involved, one involved a boiler explosion, the other one was munitions. And, well, you know, if you ever seen the stuff about war and all that, you know how it's going on with, you know what goes on and all that. About what you can do, what is allowed, what's not allowed, what's a violation, and what isn't. Now, when the ship was sailing, she did have munitions aboard. But, I don't think we know exactly, like I said, I don't know if we know exactly what caused for the second explosion to go off, but kind of the mixed theory is a boiler explosion, or it was possibly something involving the munitions. But then again, who knows? Though I think the theory might already be solved. Granted, I'm a little bit rusty on the theories on involving Lusitania's second explosion. I can't even... Okay, I was gonna say, I can't even jump off the, over the bridge, there. I would hate to be anyone down there, but, we're going down. Imagine if they made, actually, I know some of y'all may already know about Project Britannica, but imagine if someone made a game involving Lusitania from Project Britannica. You know, in a way like how interactive, the people who make this game did. Look at these over here. They look a little bit like someone put drums in there. Due to how the lines are done. If I'm not mistaken, some, drums have that kind of look to them. I am not a drum enthusiast. Let's go back top side and see how we're looking. Well, the lifeboat is still all the way over there. And we are going to head down. Let's head back down below. Luckily there's a staircase over this direction that we can take. So I don't think this model has any interior whatsoever. Yeah, here's the stairs. Oh, no, that ain't good. We can't take the stairs. Apparently we're not able to lean our body. So I have the next best option. Actually, no, wait, I have an idea. Oh look, you see the propellers. Never mind, both are propellers. So we're gonna... Okay, that I don't think that's meant to be like that. Oh, never mind. But there you go. I don't think it's meant to stick out like that. But hey, look, there's her, port of registry and her nameplate. I don't think fortune propellers will do anything to us. Yeah, they won't. So now, if I remember something right, only 3 of these are off the wreck. And only one of them is on the wreck. One of them is, I think, here. There's one I think here in the United States. One in the United Kingdom, and I probably could be wrong. And another one that unfortunately got melted. Well, I think they might have melted the other one, or something else happened with it. I don't remember. But yeah, let's go see down here. Oh lordy. I don't think we actually been down this deck before. Yeah, we never been down here before. Hopefully no one's war in here when this thing was going down. Yeah, but we're just gonna explore a little. So I might have forgotten this is out. But yeah, of course, I know I didn't want to take like a whole tour because, y'all have seen the Lusitania before a whole bunch of times. And you might have seen Jesse Gillette play this game before. Or Gillette. I'm not sure how you say his name. Because, actually, hold on a minute. Lusitania, I need to climb to your side. Because I don't know exactly how much of your bow has gone under. Here's the propellers, again. So have you ever seen the actual images, of the wreck itself? It does not look good. The wreck's been, torn up. If I'm not mistaken, now, people thought, it was munitions, or something, not munitions, depth charges, as to why the, ship looks like how it does. But no, if I'm not mistaken, it was due to the currents, but also, fishing lines being caught onto it. And also people salvaging the wreck for stuff. Which, is how we got some stuff from the Lusitania above water, like the, actually one of her dad's hits are actually up above water, if you believe it or not. Okay, Lusitania, we're climbing up the side. I need to check the bow. Okay, the bow here has yet to get water lapping over the deck. But down there is over on this side is where the water's lapping at. If I actually walk down this way, it's actually this deck here. And we probably see how much water is coming over if we find a hallway. find a hallway or something, but let's go. Oh, we just jumped through here, okay. But yeah, we're now down here. Let's jump it up, back up there. It's gonna be a hassle. Oh no! There's the water. Yeah, we're going down. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Ship's starting to go down quick. Just doing the final plunge. Holy moly, we were just down there. Look how... Look! We were... I don't know how long we were at the bow for. Those are propellers again. But, we were just down there earlier. There's a lifeboats over there. But yeah, we're now watching the Lusitania go down, and if memory serves me, now, another thing I also kind of remember about Lusitania is, well, following of funnels. If I'm not mistaken, certain rooms weren't fully full of water yet, so, you know, there was some, once the water went into the funnels, it created a vortex, and I think some passengers got sucked down into the boiler rooms. They might have also gotten out alive, some might have been dead. But look at this. And as you can see, it goes to Lusitania now, doing a final plunge. As the water laps at the final decks of the ship. The ship itself, once one of Cunard's fastest, now becomes a wreck at the bottom of the sea for years. There goes the stern, but I think the first... Oh, yeah, hold on a minute. If we get like these, like a big wave there, like we just got there, we can actually see Lusitania, and I don't think there's a crouching thing, but yeah, look, there goes the bow, not bow, there goes part of the ship, and of course, there goes the final plunge, there goes that of the RMS Lusitania. Never mind. Flagpole. Never mind flagpole thunder. Now that's the last of Lusitania. But, holy moly, that was quite something. I would like to thank Delta for giving me this game. Because he tried, actually here's the thing, he did try to give me the Wilhelm Gustloff game, which I already had that. But, yeah. We are currently going to... Probably gonna play, we might play the Wilhelm Gustloff game at some point, but probably not right now, of course. But anyways, I hope y'all had a good time watching me survive the sinking of the Lusitania, and of course some other stuff involved in it that I said about it. I hope you have a good day or night, depends on when you're watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.